We go. Sup, people? This your boy John Doe. How y'all doing today, man? I'm here with the regular unusual suspects. Right now we got Zobi70 is an official member of the podcast. We got PhatGamer as a premier guest on the podcast. We got Screwface, C4, and Dog Holy. Mr. T's birthday today. I want to wish him a happy birthday. I think that's what kept him away from the podcast today, because he is celebrating. Everybody give him a warm welcome on his birthday. Let him know happy birthday down in the comments. But we're going to go ahead and start letting people introduce themselves, starting with C4. So, Mike, you got a lot going on, Dog Holy. You got to mute your mic.
Yeah, my bad. I was going to take care of the fucking kids right fast, yo.
Mute your mic.
What up, people? It's your boy C4.
Go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just saying, what up, people? This your boy C4.
PhatGamer, go ahead and say hello to the people.
Fucking exposed your boy, the PhatGamer. I've been away for a while, so I decided to make my guest appearance on this podcast today.
And we're more than welcome to have you today, sir. Go ahead and say your thing, Screwface.
Say hello to the bad guy.
Hello, Mr. Bad Guy. How you doing today, sir? Welcome, and welcome. You know what I'm saying? Zobi70, go on and say your thing, sir.
I own all the Sony consoles, and yet I'm considered an Xbox fanboy.
Man, you hanging with a bunch of Xbox, man. You know you
was on that one.
And Dark Holy, last but not least, go on and say your thing, sir.
What's up? This is Dark Holy Gaming, a.k.a. Mushmouth. You already know.
All right. We're going to start this podcast off today with some great news for some, bad news for others. You know what I'm saying? For me, myself, I'm indifferent on the matter because I feel they didn't do what I thought they should do. So, you know, it is what it is. But Iwata has been moved back to president. You know, he is the president over Nintendo once again after they had a stellar 30-minute show at E3, you know what I'm saying? 30-minute video, you know what I'm saying? 30-minute, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but their sales did go up, so I think it's a good thing. You know, I feel they still need to make a lot of moves, you know what I'm saying, in order. I would like to see some more advertising and promotion out of Nintendo for the console in general, you know. But they did do a little bit more promotion when it came down to Mario Kart. And if they can do just a little promotion on Mario Kart, then I feel if they do that for the Wii U, it'll push more units. How you feel about this topic, C4?
You know, I think I'm happy Nintendo, you know, bouncing back because they had a long, hard road, you know, the past couple of years. You know, with the gamers in general, but I mean, I'm happy to see that they're doing better, you know, sales wise and everything. I really don't, you know too much about Iwata. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I do, but you know, I know he happy he getting his title back, you know. So
him and Reggie killed Nintendo because they some cheap bastards. That's all you need.
But you know, I think that's some good news, man. You know, they doing big things, and I'm happy for them, just like I'm, you know, happy for everybody else who doing big things in the gaming world. You know.
Oh, we're gonna ask the Nintendo fan himself. We got one Nintendo fan in here, us, a Nintendo Wii U weirdo extremist himself. Can you ring the bell for me?
PhatGamer,
can you ring the bell for me? Fucking exposed PhatGamer. Go ahead.
This is how I feel about the whole Iwata thing. I mean, I think what's going on is Nintendo was realizing they need to let this man do what he got to do to make money for him. I think the reason why the Wii U been struggling is due to the fact that it came out, and it does take time to make games. If you look at what's going on,
it don't take no time to promote shit.
Let them finish.
Calm me down.
Let them finish, though.
I mean, if you look at what's going on with the Xbox One and PS4, they going through the same thing where it's taking them a long time to get some of these first-party games out. They keep heavily relying on the third party. Unlike Nintendo, they didn't have that same type of support, so it makes them look bad. While Microsoft and Sony said, "Well, we got these third-party games. We'll use these until our stellar hits start coming out." Like you take the Xbox on PS4, I say like 2016 or maybe late 2015, you'll start seeing more first-party games from them. In the case of the Wii U, I mean, it's definitely shown 2014, 2015 what Nintendo has to offer. So, in 2016, who knows what's going to be on the Wii U. So, I mean, that's all I got to say on that, for real.
All right. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. I mess with you doing it, but I do respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect you as an individual, as a person, and so on.
All right. Brown up.
Go ahead, Mr. Screwface. Let me go to the other weirdo in the group. You know what I'm saying? Screwface. Go ahead.
Well, Iwata was in charge during the Wii extravaganza, all the money they experienced coming in with that. And then when they dropped the Wii U, they didn't. They struggled. You know what I'm saying? There's no way around that. They struggled. They didn't have enough games. People wasn't buying it, and they took him out of the position because they didn't feel like the company was going in the right place. And now that they're starting to drop all these hits like Mario Kart 8, they got the new Zelda. They got a whole bunch of games dropping in 15 that are console sellers to a lot of people. So I think 2015 is going to be a big year for Nintendo. They got Smash Brothers coming out later this year. That's going to be big. So I think they put the right guy back in place. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes companies make stupid decisions and they don't give him a long enough leash. You know what I'm saying? And they make knee-jerk reactions. And I think now that the success that the Wii U is starting to have and all the success that is predicted for them to have, you know what I'm saying, moving forward the rest of this year and next year, I think that they felt it was due to let him take his place back because he's a big part of the reason of their success. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. I think it's a good idea, and I'm glad they did it.
All right. Zombie7, let me hear what you got to say over there, man.
I don't know too much about Nintendo. The last Nintendo I had was the Super.
Oh, man, you can't say that, man.
No, I'm just saying.
That's blasphemous, man. That is blasphemous.
He can say it, it's fine.
But I will say this: Nintendo whooped ass last generation. They did not with the Wii.
Yes, they did. I got a Wii in there gathering dust as we speak.
Yeah, it was the reason for a lot of that.
Everybody owned a Nintendo. Is that a Wii U? Is that correct? Or a Wii? Excuse me, a Wii.
I mean, yeah, I had a Wii. I had two of them.
My mom had a Wii, and she never played the video game a day of her damn life. She was out swinging the shit. She was out trying to say she a better gamer than me. Now,
hey, if we call PlayStation, you know what I'm saying, the indie station, the masturbation station, then we gotta.
I mean, in the case of PlayStation 4,
we gotta call Nintendo the dust station, the trend station. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, okay, but still.
All that matters at the end of the day is they made that money.
They made the money, and they sold the consoles, and they're in everybody's home. All of a sudden, Nintendo has a bad start for the first couple of months, right? All of a sudden, you got these alleged Nintendo fanboys who are claiming PC fanboys and Sony fanboys who are saying, "Oh my God, we got to get rid of Iwata. Needs to be removed. He needs to go." It's only the first couple of months, and it's like a big uproar. We need.
No, it's been a year. It's been over a year.
Games like NBA Live or other garbage ass EA games that nobody that really plays. It's like and then it's like we don't have cross game chat, and I want them fired because we don't have Metroid in the first couple of months. And it's like, this is some bullshit. I can't take this crap anymore. They whooped ass last generation. Let them drop as soon as they drop the Super Mario Kart or whatever it's called. All of a sudden, the sales are coming in. As soon as the games drop, like the Metroids and the Smash Brothers and things of that such, Nintendo will be right back on top, yo. And they're currently beating the Xbox One right now.
Hold on, what you taking shots over there? Hold on, homeboy.
No, I'm just saying.
Hold on.
Now you got to take them, John.
No, because what I'm about to say to you is just like we indoctrinate.
He just didn't take a shot.
No. It's not dissing Xbox.
Man, fuck Xbox.
Hey, no. Just like we let you in here That motherfucker will kick your ass right out. And Doc Holy, you can go too, motherfucker.
Man, I ain't going no fucking where. I ain't John Doe.
Oh shit! Oh bang bang!
Just take a shot at my box, man. Go ahead, Dog. Hold it. Let me know how you feel.
It's just not. It's not. I'm just taking shots at Xbox. I'm just saying, why is it such a backlash on Nintendo just because the first couple of months or the first year was just so poor in the standards of the Wii? You see what I'm saying? But if it was
let's
Sony,
be honest.
but if it's Sony, nobody says nothing, and if it's the Xbox, nobody says
To be honest, the Sony and
Hey,
Xbox
that's a
One.
lot. I go
I was
away on
gonna say,
Xbox.
if it was the Xbox, you hear a lot about it now, and the Xbox One it wasn't trailing that far behind the PlayStation 4 at one point.
Remember a couple months ago, everybody was like, "Fire Iwata, fire this," and then they came out with the sales numbers, and Nintendo lost a couple of million. A couple weeks to a month later, karma done hit Sony, and billions of dollars been lost over there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I was the only one who reported that at first, man. You know what I'm saying? I was the first person to report that on YouTube, period. Yeah.
Well, let's be honest, though, man. If Oprah Winfrey and Martha Stewart and them was back in the PlayStation or the Xbox, though, they would have sold astronomical numbers as well. Let's just be honest here.
I mean, let's be honest here. When it comes to consoles, like let's take the Wii. The reason why the Wii sold the way it did was because of the media. The media gave it the press it needed. People went out and bought it. You look at the PS4, the same people who bought the Wii are buying PS4s who never owned a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, or PlayStation 1. And it's quite crazy to see that. I mean, I read an article that there's more new gamers on the PS4 than any console, even the Wii. So, I mean, yeah, I mean...
Well, I agree. I mean, I'm a Nintendo fan, but I agree that they need to advertise more because they did a lot of advertising in the past, and they ain't really pushed this Wii U for whatever reason.
To be honest with you, they really didn't advertise the Wii. The celebrities advertised the Wii.
That's what I'm saying. Like, anytime you hear that on Oprah Winfrey show or The View and all of that, then, of course, it's going to get record numbers.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. What hurt the Wii U...
I mean, they had commercials with Wii Fit and all that stuff. They advertised.
But what hurt the Wii U was that Nintendo was still riding on the success of the Wii, and people didn't look at the Wii U as a next gen console. A lot of people thought it was just an add-on for the Wii, so it didn't do well. That's what hurt.
I felt like it was going to be like how people ran out. They got that board, that Wii board.
Hey, I like the Wii board. I like everything about
it was going to be like, because they didn't really advertise it. They just said go out and buy it, and then you probably thought it was going to be the same reaction for the Wii U.
Matter of fact, Dog Holy sons be down there playing the Wii all the time. Ain't that right, Dog Holy?
They got the track. I'll be honest with you. They play the Wii and they play Nintendo more than anything. They DS. I'm gonna get them Pokemon this week, but they play the Wii U. They still play their Wii. But I'm sorry to all y'all Sony fans. Man, they got the PlayStation 4 in the trash bag.
Remember why IGN was like saying the 3DS was gonna fail and all this other bullshit?
Because it was dual screen and all that.
No, it wasn't dual screen because it had one analog stick. They thought the Vita was going to dominate because it had two analogs. And I mean, they say. I mean, it's just crazy what people say.
They don't say nothing about the Vita, yo.
Oh no, the Vita's a freaking flop.
What to say about it?
Hey man, I like them new game. Them what that is? The new controller they bringing back though, man. For the
Wii.
For the Wii. I'm trying to think what game that came from, what they're bringing it back.
Oh, the GameCube?
Yeah, the GameCube. Yeah.
That is cool.
The Mario, oh, man, them controllers look sexy, man.
It's for your Smash Brothers. It's for the Smash Brothers.
I mean, in the case of bringing back the GameCube controller, I just got a feeling next year we might see the GameCube on the Virtual Console. If that happens, I mean, it's going to be crazy.
That'll be dope.
Replaying Star Fox Adventure again, Mario Kart Double Dash, Beautiful Joe.
The Resident Evil was on GameCube.
That'd be dope.
Especially that Resident Evil was on GameCube was off the chain.
Oh, hell yeah. Word up.
I can't wait. They're going to do it. I got faith in my Nintendo people.
Man, I done had enough of this Nintendo shit.
Nintendo is just more appealing.
So what?
I think Nintendo's more appealing as a hardcore gamer right now than Sony or Microsoft. Because to me, they just keep heavily relying on the third party.
Man, nobody don't want to play all them kitty games, man. Nobody don't want to play all them kitty games.
Thank you, Joe. Don't nobody want to hear this.
I ain't no weirdo, man.
Some fucking hit. Look.
Man,
Yeah.
just because Screwface went over there and became a weirdo, I'm not gonna be a weirdo. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on, you going out and buy the weed for Zelda. So what you
Man,
saying?
you don't have to be telling everybody about business, man.
Hell no, man.
Man, I'm going there to buy that for my kids, man.
Yeah, you a damn lie.
Hey, yo, though, let them know, though. They can go over
Man,
there
I got kids,
and go
man.
about their
Y'all
business,
can
man.
keep the bashing to
You
the
a damn lie.
I do want to get down on that Smash Brothers. That looks really fun.
Yeah, man, my kids want to play all them games, man. I'm going to get it for my kids, man.
All they gonna be playing is Zelda, huh?
What do you mean? Not Zelda, that's my personal thing, but all them other games, man, that's all for my kids, man.
We need proof. We need proof of this. We need somebody in document or something like that.
Oh, man, look at you.
Notepad.
Look at that.
Okay, well, if you gonna play it for your kids, don't be sending me no friend request on the Nintendo Network when you get it.
Hold on, just because I'm buying it for my kids don't mean that I can't have my own profile on there.
Nope.
Just a Screwface. You wanna go play some Mario Kart? Don't be sending me that.
Oh, man.
Man,
You see John Doe,
they
me
just setting
walking
you
over
up.
there.
They trying to set you up, though, man. Fuck them, man.
Yeah,
Tell them,
man, you see how they doing it, man. There's just all types of dirtiness going on right now, man. Drag my name.
Y'all.
Well, let's move on to some more good,
Yeah.
more good Nintendo news, I guess. You know, we could talk about the sales of Mario Kart 8. You know,
Well, they sold 2 million in a week, didn't they?
Oh, it's beautiful.
huh?
That was sexy.
How many
got it.
consoles? How many
I got
consoles
it,
did
man.
they
That
sell?
game is dope.
How many consoles did they sell to go with that?
The Mario Kart
Probably
bundle.
sold a lot.
Man, how many times can you ride around the track on the damn?
Oh, here
you go.
So
As many times as they put it out.
so more than Titanfall.
You a lie.
It didn't sell more than Titanfall. It just sold more in the first week. It might not sell another next week or the week after that.
John Doe, you just said how many times can you go around the cart? That's what'd you say?
Go around the track in the go-kart. How many times can you do?
I bet you like Forza, don't you?
Nope.
Damn, he just exposed your ass.
No, I didn't go out and get Forza. But how you guys feel about it, Zoba? Matter of fact, go ahead. How you feel about it, man?
That's good. I think that's beautiful. Nintendo's the only console where when they drop an exclusive, and when that Halo drops, the Microsoft guys do go out there. Well, when Nintendo drops an exclusive, it sells like hotcakes, and that's a beautiful thing. That's
And
beautiful.
they just had to do a little promotion on it. That's what I'm saying. If
But
that's
that's every
the
Nintendo
system,
console, though. That's from the Super Nintendo on up.
because you got people who love Nintendo. Anything Nintendo do, like I figured if people knew that Nintendo was dropping the Wii U, that thing would have sold like hotcakes off the shelves.
Yeah, it probably would.
Nobody knew. Nobody did. Everybody thought it was a peripheral for the Wii. You know what I'm saying? I can play my Wii games on this handheld now. You get what I'm saying? We're finna go out and buy a
So
console.
that's how they sold it at their E3 when the Wii U was announced. That's how they sold it as, like it was a peripheral. But later on, we found out it was a new console.
Yeah. Okay, Screwface, how you feel about that there, sir?
I think it's huge, man. I play it for at least 30 minutes or more every day, man, since I bought it. I love it. It's a great game.
Rocking them love it?
Oh, yeah. My kids play it. My kids want to play it every day. I mean,
The question is, did your old lady play it yet?
yeah, she played it too.
Oh, okay. She got a whole family experience right there, man.
I mean, it's a good game, man. I'm glad that Nintendo is starting to, put out the games that people on the Nintendo console want to play. So,
Yeah, I think Smash Brothers is gonna turn it around though.
Smash
Go ahead,
Brothers.
C4.
Big time.
C4.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for them. Like I said earlier, I'm happy they doing big things. They making a move because they were sitting stagnant for a minute. But I'm happy to see them moving forward. And now, this Mario Kart is doing some big things because I got a buddy who, him and his girl, they play it religiously. He an Xbox dude, but, he a known Xbox dude, but he plays Mario Kart. So I'm happy for Nintendo. Like I said earlier, man, I'm happy they doing big things, and I think 2 million copies being sold within less than a month. That's a major business right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Dog Holy.
I'm real happy for him.
Yeah, we know you is.
Yeah, I'm real happy for him.
You're a Wii U weirdo too.
You know why? Because all this console war, revolutions, and not having fun in games, I always can go back to my Nintendo and have fun. And have fun with my kids.
Message.
You know what I'm saying? Unlike Sony and Xbox, Oh
Hey,
my
you keep
God,
your
it's not
mouth away
1080p.
from Xbox. You
It's
just
not
say Sony.
1080p. You know, so it's okay. It's okay. I
Mhm.
understand your situation. Nintendo is
No,
gonna
no, oh,
have
oh,
fun.
we missed out on the main person. I got to hear from my boy Fat. Go on and give him that exposed bell, because I know you want to talk shit. Go on and give him that exposed bell, sir.
All right, one more time. This is how I feel about Mario Kart. I mean, I know this game is gonna sell well because I've been playing the heck out of it since it came out, and it is a very fun game, especially when you go online and you're playing with dudes from Japan. I'm gonna tell you right now, the Japanese guys religiously. I mean, they are brutal, and that's what makes it so fun is that you are playing with actually competitive people who ain't sitting there talking crap, and it's an awesome game. I mean, I can imagine
Man,
when
I'm telling you, any game
Smash
the
Brothers
Japanese
comes
play
out.
on, they take it as a job, man. I mean, any game.
Yeah,
They,
man.
I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, and this is coming from a guy who is also an Xbox fan. To me, when I bought my Wii U back in February, if I didn't buy it, I don't think I would have just gave up on gaming because to me, the Wii U gave me back the passion I missed in gaming, the variety, the
Yeah.
fun,
Yeah.
just having a good time without playing a game with a gun or just killing somebody. Because to me, all those shooters, they fun, but that stuff is just so saturated right now. It's like,
Yeah.
what happened to gaming when we were growing up? Where are all these different RPGs and all these type of games that were actually good?
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
mean,
Exactly.
that's what's missing from Microsoft and Sony. They are relying too much on violent games. They're not giving the games that people are yearning and wanting.
how you say it, Zobi? You need the quirky, how you say it? The quirky,
The cookie quirky games that Sony
yeah,
used
the
to do.
quirky quirky games. You know what I'm saying?
Now he's right though. I will agree with Nintendo dropping those games that are more fun than just killing somebody in a war. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
agree.
you're not worried about pixel count. You're not worried about frames per second. You're just playing the game because it's fun to play. And
But
it looks good.
aren't the games already 1080p 60 frames per second though?
No, the 720. You know what I'm saying? But
Mario
P,
Kart 60 frames per second, but I believe it's 720.
yeah,
Oh,
720.
okay.
But it don't even
But
matter
when
when
you
you
play the
play.
game, you don't even notice. Dang,
I
this
mean,
game
no, you
on the
don't know that
720.
crap.
Like I said, man,
The
the
game
only
look
people who
beautiful,
give a
man.
damn about that is PlayStation fans. Other people don't care.
Yeah, man. The game look
And
absolutely
you know what
beautiful,
though,
man. I
I
played it.
hate to do it, but I'm gonna just butt in real quick because I got to say this. When it comes down to Sony fanboys, they'll use anything, they'll say anything to make themselves feel good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fucking
the
exposed.
problem I have with Sony fanboys is when the PlayStation 3 was struggling with third party, struggling with this, it didn't matter. Sales didn't matter.
Mhm.
Resolution, graphics didn't matter. PS4 comes out, it matters now. Sales matter. And I just want to look at them and say, just shut the fuck up. It didn't matter then. Why does it matter now?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're on
I
the
think
other side of
everybody feel like that though, man. Everybody but the Sony. Even dude, I don't even think all the Sony fans feel like that. A lot of the Sony fans look at this shit, man. There ain't no damn games on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Even that, but you know what's even crazier? When I see a guy like Infinite Retro Jump PC, and that lets you know that the PS4 is a piece of crap.
Mm-hmm.
When a rabid
Man, you
Sony
wasn't in here, fat
fanboy
gamer.
is now pro PC now.
Man, you wasn't in here, but we kind of made an agreement. We wasn't going to dog Sony this podcast.
I mean, I'm not dogging the Xbox. I mean, I can't wait to see what Black Cuck's gonna do with this Gears of War. But the only thing I gotta say about Gears, it better not have the same type of control scheme like Judgment. I don't want that stupid Call of Duty control scheme. I want the old school Gears 1, 2, and 3 control scheme.
Oh, look at it. See, yeah, that's what they need to go. Dude, Years 3, that's my shit. I don't care. Nobody
I
said
mean,
that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If they had came out with a Gears of War trilogy for the Xbox One,
Hey,
I
it's
would have
coming.
bought the
Trust
Xbox
me.
One
Trust
that
me.
day.
That is coming, my friend. Dude,
Oh
I
yeah,
know they're going to drop one. I know they're going to drop
2015,
one.
best believe.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, they can keep that Judgment shit. I don't even want to play it, man.
It came already. It came from PC already. The new Gears of War.
No, I say
There you go with that
when they come
bullshit.
out with a box set, this is cheap judgment. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to play it. I ain't
Nah,
played it. And I don't
Doe.
want to
He
play it.
talking about he talking about that. He talking about that game that he was showing us that night. That was like Gears of War. That's what he talking about.
Oh my goodness, man!
Yeah.
I'm not
That
gonna
rip
even
off,
feed into
man.
that BS right there.
Hey, yes, it was the shit. You know it.
I do. Well, hold on. What that shit called? Robot Zombies. Seven
Some
or
dumbass
something.
name.
Yeah, man. Robot zombies.
But you know what's crazy?
Zombie robots. What's up?
I tell you a game I would like to see on the Xbox One as a next gen actual retail game. I like to see State of Decay as an actual next
Oh
gen
no, I
retail
think
game.
they're coming out with a retail game for that multiplayer
I
game.
mean, the fix it where it's actually like a multiplayer where you go out in the world and kill zombies with your crew. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
what messed up the one on the 360 because they didn't have that multiplayer aspect too, and that game definitely would have been fun to play with your homeboys.
I ain't playing
Yeah.
that. I ain't playing it though.
Don't
Everybody know I'm scared.
Man, you's a biatch.
I'm scared. I ain't touching it.
you acting like a real bitch right now.
No,
For
you
real,
already know.
man. All scary and shit.
That nigga play that game in front of you. Go let that shit happen.
But all jokes aside, who wants a Castle Crasher too?
Just you.
It was cool, but I think they were having problems making it. But I would like to see a part 2. I want Viva Pinata. That was
That's
my.
what they'll do.
Oh, hell
Man,
no.
you been watching
You about
my
to get
videos.
John Doe started.
Oh, come on, man. We ain't gonna finish this podcast.
Much, man.
Viva
Because I
Pinata was.
noticed he been talking about that Viva Pinata, man. I noticed he been going in, man.
But
That stole my idea.
all jokes aside, I wish Sega would do it. I thought about going to change.org competition. I want to see another internal champions.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
I
is.
don't even know what the hell that is. I
You
ain't
know
even
what
going to
Eternal
talk about
Champions
it.
is? It was the fighter. It was on the Sega. It was on Sega Genesis and stuff.
Hold on,
Mortal
I
Kombat.
think I know what Eternal Champions is. I think that was the one that I could never do the finishing moves on. It was like cartoonish style.
Yeah, I mean the finishing move.
Yeah,
Had
I
like
think
you
I know
had to
exactly
kill
what
them
that
or kill
is.
them in a certain spot and then do like a
Mm-hmm.
overkill or some other type of finishing move.
I was asking about, yeah, on one of the stages they had like a stage, it was like a stage or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody knows.
that game was fun as shit, man. Eternal Champions, I don't know. See, you got to play the game. It was a real good game though, but I could never do the finishing moves on it.
Oh yeah. It was
From Jim.
it was a beast. I mean, that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. That's what's missing in gaming are those type of games, like the Battle Rita Toshidens, the damn Eternal Champions. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just too many damn shooters.
Yeah,
Believe me, I'm an old school frag, and it's just too many damn shooters now.
yeah, that's what I be saying, man. We are we are missing those quirky games. You know, like I wouldn't mind I mean, like last generation, we really didn't get none of those games that like were just fun for no, just really didn't have too much of a crazy serious story that had something to do with the military or something. Like like I miss on the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox era. We used to get games like Ready to Rumble and the Tony Hawk games, even though they drove that into the ground. But like
A
Cali
lot of
Slater,
people love the Tony Hawk games.
like the
Man.
Cali Slater Pro Surfers, the BMX games, we don't get none of those games no more.
I
The
mean,
Crazy
That's right,
Taxis,
exactly.
Mike.
Dress Set Radio, we don't get none of those games no
We're
more.
getting Sunset Overdrive.
I'm just gonna be on. Go ahead,
That
Zoe.
game should be
No.
trash.
I was just added on to his Sunset Overdrive.
Shoot,
Yeah,
dude,
we getting that, but that's this generation. I mean, last generation, we ain't getting no games like
I
that.
think
dude, nobody wanted to play them because there's a lot of those games on the arcade or the 360. A lot of people just didn't go in there and look at. Dude, there was a lot of good games on the 360.
Yeah, it was a lot of good games on there, but I would never really know digital dude. I like physical copies of games, man.
Yeah, me too.
So
I ain't
would
with
you
all
have
of that.
would you have bought Curse of the Brotherhood, Mass Curse of the Brotherhood? Dude, that's one of the best games I done played.
That shit hot.
Yeah, man, that is a good ass game.
I
Man.
mean that even like you take me right now. I hope Capcom and Nintendo make some deals where they get some of these bring back a lot of these old school Capcom games. I would love to see a next generation Ghouls and Ghosts, a next gen Mega Man, a next gen Final Fight. These are the games we are.
Dude, I want a Power Stone, man. Give me a Power Stone, man. That's what I want.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like the arcade and the PlayStation Network and the Wii Shop, eShop and all that, they cool. But I want some real big budgets being put behind these games and bringing them to the next gen. We got some great hardware now. There's no reason why these games should look like they walked off the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know the Xbox Live Arcade has some good games, but I'm talking about some like a Mega Man. Put a real budget behind it and put it on a disc.
I think they're afraid to do that though.
I mean, that's why I don't understand why Capcom is going through the crap they are. They got so many badass games. It's like they relied on that stupid Lost Planet crap and they went belly up.
No, it ain't because of that.
I gotta do it one more time.
It's because they decided they wanted to fuck over the gamers this generation. That's why they went belly up.
No, that was last generation with all
last generation. And all that bullshit DLC and all that. That's why they went belly up. People stopped supporting that dumb shit.
Let's be honest here. Who remembers playing Maximo on the PS2?
Yeah, I remember that.
That game was tight.
That was like Ghouls and Ghosts, right?
Ghouls and
yeah.
I would love to see an actual decent Marvel vs. Capcom where you got all the characters while you get paying for them.
Yeah, back to 2D, not that 3D garbage. Back to the 2D, but make it look pretty.
Yeah, I hate the fact that you go out and you buy a game and own this game, but they make you pay to unlock DLC on the disc that you paid for. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what Capcom was doing. A lot of the shit that they was charging us for, like alternate costumes and shit, back in the day on the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, that shit was called unlockables. You do some crazy shit and you unlock it.
Even at the beginning of the generation, it was the same way. You get what I'm saying?
I knew had a couple games tried it and it worked, and everybody jumped onto it.
I knew when they did that. When I watched the unveiling of the 360, and they were talking about how they was gonna have downloadable content. I remember what they used to do with the PC, where they used to charge you like $50-$60 for expansion packs and all of that shit. Man. And I was like, I hope what they do on the PC is not what they about to bring to the consoles. And I'd be
games be free to play.
Don't do that on PC.
I'm talking about expansion packs. Like they started off pretty good. Like the first one I saw was Shivering Isles for Oblivion or whatever. It was like
but that's a whole different area though.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that's how they started off. They started off with it like that. But then it just went to like like you want a gun with a blue skin on it? Well, give us $1.99. You know, like what the fuck is this shit? And now it's like now they selling season passes.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest here.
Go ahead.
Well,
no, I'm about to say I did that with Gears of War 3. I think I bought every piece of DLC for that game, almost every gun skin for that game.
I did that for the. I bought the pink gun for the girl.
Oh my goodness!
I mean,
you shouldn't admit that out loud.
See, y'all part. No, that ain't the reason why I'm mad. I'm just mad because y'all part of the problem, man. You cannot support this BS, man.
No, that was like the first and only time. I just thought the pink gun looked the dope with her, so I was in there.
Dude, you know where they killing that? They killing like on games like Madden and 2K with these ultimate teams where they charging kids like all of this money to get their players and stuff, man.
My son, Brian Finneran. The motherfucker was like a 99 overall, 100 everything. Brian Finneran wasn't that good on his best play in his entire career.
Hey, y'all want to hear something crazy? I'm telling you how bad I was with Gears of War 3 with DLC.
Hold up, Fat. You talking over Screwface.
Screwface mic going out on him.
I didn't hear him. I'm mad.
That's okay. I was just saying, like, my son don't know who Brian Finneran is, so he thought he was a legend. And then he told me, and I was like, what? Brian Finneran sucked. They raping these little kids, man. They don't know no better, man, because they get their mom and dad's credit card and they go on there and they want all these cards. You know what I'm saying? Build up their team and they don't even know the players that they buying.
Yeah, and that DLC is ridiculous, man. I be looking at like on like a 2K13 and 2K14. They want to charge you for jewelry on your characters, and I'm like, it's like $25 for some platinum jewelry. I'm like, are you serious?
Dude, man, they got your boy Megatron as a 99 overall free safety, man. Calvin Johnson is a nut. I'm like, he ain't even a free safety. How the hell you gonna make him a #9 overall free safety?
But yeah, I was on eBay. This is back on Gears of War 3, and I wanted him because he was like a day one download. I went on eBay and I paid $19 just to get Adam Phoenix in the infected omen gun skins because I wanted them. That's how bad I was consumed with buying every piece of DLC for that game.
And now you don't even play the motherfucker.
What I paid for this game and all the DLC, this game I paid $59 for this game plus all the DLC. Gears of War 3 cost me altogether damn near close to $200 just buying all that crap for that one game.
Hey, think about it like this. Think about like you go out and get a game like, we're going to say Titanfall. We go out and get a game like Titanfall. You pay like damn near $200 for the collector's edition. You know what I'm saying? Because the streamers go by collector's edition. They don't even want the regular edition. You know what I'm saying? Then you go out and get nickel and dime for all the little expansions they give you. Sure, you done paid like $500 for one game, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can go out and buy you another goddamn.
I would just like to throw in that that's why I like Nintendo, because they don't allow a lot of that DL shit on their games. They put out
go on up the road with that shit.
He's telling the truth.
They put out complete
He's
games.
telling the truth. And that's the main reason why the third party don't want to deal with Nintendo, because they can't make a profit off of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do respect that about Nintendo. When you get a Nintendo game, you know it's a finished product. You know what I'm saying?
I do like,
it was an article that came out there. Miyamoto said that Nintendo was his own genre or whatever category.
Oh, how you say it?
Nintendo games that have
genre
stuff. I mean, it's a pretty good article.
Yeah, genre.
I like the pre-order bonus though.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man. I
see here and there, but it's not. It ain't nothing like these other games that be coming out on the other consoles, man. They'll rape your ass.
Sure, I feel the expansion should be exactly that. Expansion, a whole new game. It should not affect the game that I have already paid for. You get what I'm saying?
But yeah, true. But
they still going to do it though. So
yeah, like when you buy a expansion for WoW or whatever. The expansions for WoW be a whole new game, a whole new experience to the game. You get what I'm saying? That's different. It adds on to the experience that you already had on WoW that you already own. You get what I'm saying? The same thing with Final Fantasy 11. You know, that's why they call it expansion. You're supposed to expand my experience, not tic-tac on to the experience that I already got. You know what I'm saying? You killing my experience. You know.
But they did try to do that one time.
Who? WoW?
They tried to do that shit one time. What that game called? Dead Island Reptile?
Oh, man, I ain't play that shit.
That was expansion.
Well, like I said, the only people I really notice who do expansions and doing well is Bethesda, with like the Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls and stuff like that. They do full-blown expansions that add hours upon hours of gameplay, and in my opinion, that's what DLC should be. It should be for you to add to your game. Now, if you wanna if you wanna add a gun or something that you didn't think of during the creation process or whatever, that's cool. But don't come out with a game. And the thing that kills me is, they full of shit and they giving you incomplete games when they say when they announce a season pass the day one. It's like, all right, so you already got a set amount of shit. That's why I said last time in that video when I said they'll sell you a game that's 70% complete and want to sell you the other 30% is DLC.
Exactly.
I give you to the public like they didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, and they know, because I remember I bought Saints Row the 3rd. And that's the thing that pissed me off with them season passes. You got a season pass when you got the game for free. If you bought the game day one, you got it for you got the season pass for free. Well, the season pass costs $20. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get all the DLC for free. Well, it was a catch to that, because the season pass only covered like 3 episodes. So the other 2 episodes and all the other DLC you had to pay for. So I was like, this season pass ain't even really a season pass. This is bullshit.
But I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna give you a prime example of a game that was not finished, but they did it anyways. Was Mass Effect 3? You had to pay $10 for a character you need for the story to go for the story. Then there was certain parts in the game that you could tell it was missing, because when you try to do those missions, you couldn't go nowhere with them. And then they came out with the DLC. I mean, Mass
That's
Effect 3
fucked
is
up.
the prime example.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's the wrong way to do
Yeah.
DLC right there. That
But
is,
EA,
$10 for a character that you needed for the game.
yeah, but EA been doing that for the longest. Like I told you
that's
you
why
this
they
a
the
couple
worst
years ago.
company in America
If you
right now.
if any of y'all ever played Dragon Age, what was it, Dragon Age, the first one?
Yeah, that
If
was
you
good.
it's certain missions in there. If you walk up to a person, when you go to select the mission, you gotta pay for it. They've been doing that for the longest. That ain't nothing new. They've been doing that since the Godfather came out for the 360.
And then when they get
And the
tired of
sad thing
milking,
about it is, if you were achievement or trophy hunter, they the ones that gonna pay for it so they get that stupid trophy or that achievement.
Yeah.
I
hey,
could
think
never do
about
it.
it like this here. People go out and pay for like all this DLC and then they drop like the full game like 2-3 months down the line for the price for $60. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
After they done raised
collect-
everybody.
The remake or the remastered version or some shit.
Yep, and
Whole
that's the
game.
main reason why a lot of these games I don't, man. It's like, what's the point of paying $65 plus? Then you gotta pay like at least $30-$40 for the DLC. You talking about $100 for the whole game and completion, and then 8 months down the road you come out with the complete game for $35-$40. It's like, what kind of shit is that?
I mean, like look what Rockstar's doing with GTA 5. I mean, I never thought in a million years I would see Rockstar go down the path like EA and Capcom and them.
Yeah, because a buddy of mine was telling me that they're not coming out with the heist for the 360, but only the Xbox One. I don't know how true that was, but I was like, if they do some shit like that, that's dirty as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad thing about it is, anybody who has the PS4, Xbox One, they gonna go out and rebuy GTA 5 again just to see what the difference is.
And it ain't gonna be a damn thing. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same shitty ass game you done had since September last year.
But this is how I feel about it. GTA 5 should have just went to the next gen and never went to the PlayStation 3 or 360.
Because they wanted to double dip.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they make like $80 million or something like that?
They knew what they was doing. They put it in
off of it.
generation, and they could turn around and drop it for the new folks.
And people gonna be crazy enough to buy it, because I know a couple people that's ready to buy it for the Xbox One already.
Okay, let's move on to the other subject. We got a few subjects, man.
Yeah, we gotta move on. Well, this next subject gonna be a little touchy for some people, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go ahead on and talk about this. Borderland developers are going to it's a LGBTQ friendly convention for Gamers X2. That's what it's called. But Gamers is spelled Gaymer. Okay? All right. And they're gonna be hosting a presentation about inclusivity of homosexual characters in their upcoming games.
Oh, fuck that shit.
No, hold up. We're gonna let everybody give their opinions on the situation. All right, no, better yet, Fat Gamer, what do you think about the inclusion of homosexual characters in your video games?
I mean, this is how I feel about this stuff.
Hold up, before you go, Fat.
I'm a bigot when I say
Hold up, Fat. What
Didn't
you
you
say,
get in trouble for this before, though, Fat Gamer?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you get to a beef with somebody over this before?
Oh yeah, I mean, when it comes down to stuff like this, it makes me sick because what does your sex life have to do with me?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And people, when I go off on this, people think I'm a bigot or a homophobe, which I'm not. Like, let's take Nintendo and Tamagotchi Life or whatever that game is called. The LGBT community got upset because Nintendo didn't include gay marriage in the game. So you mean tell me some gay dude want to have a gay relationship with Mario or Luigi, or some girl want to have a gay relationship with Princess Peach or Samus? I mean, this is how I feel about stuff like this. I mean, if you're gay, you're gay. But don't sit there and think and feel that everybody needs to include that shit to make you happy. It's the same way like how I feel with certain businesses that say, oh, we support the gay community. No, the fuck you don't. You just want the gay money. You know what I'm saying? Even these damn video game developers. I mean, I just don't understand. Why is it such a big deal to capitalize on somebody's sex life in a digital realm of entertainment. I don't understand that.
Mhm.
I mean, you can't have sex in the damn video game. I mean, what you gonna do? Hey, let's go behind. Let's drop our guns and go over here and have a gay makeout or something. I mean, I'm just being honest. What the hell I even go to Mass Effect 3 they did that shit. They had a gay pilot and he was crying about his boyfriend because the damn whatever killed him. I mean, I just don't understand shit like that. I just don't.
What you think about it, Obi? How you feel about them including homosexual characters in your video games?
I got nothing against gays or homosexual or anything like that. I swear I don't. But we all know that THQ is a business, and I think THQ has seen the outroar that happened at Nintendo, and I think they're just trying to capitalize off of that by saying we're going to be pro-gay and pro-this, and you guys come out and buy our game.
Pro-gay shit.
But it's like it's a business, so they're just capitalizing off what Nintendo did not do. But my thing is, I don't like when gay people try to use the black struggle to promote their to make it similar with theirs. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
Because it's not. Because I don't know any gays that got lynched. I don't know any gays that got burnt by this. I don't know any gays that got.
I'll break it down for you like this: the gayest man in the '60s would be treated way 10 times better than any black man in
a
America.
Gay man can get a better job than a black man with
today. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is THQ, where's the black heroes at?
Well, this is not THQ. This is Gearbox, the developer.
I'm sorry, Gearbox. Where are the black heroes at? I don't see you guys going to the black conventions and the Jesse Jackson rallies, putting in black characters. But we want to hype up the gay community because they're going through so much right now.
You know why they want to hype up the gay community? Because they the loudest and they the vocalists, like the Sony fan base. If they can't get their way, they're gonna make your life a living.
We're gonna boycott your game.
Yep, they sure will.
And see, let me go on and give my opinion, my 2 cents on this here, shall All right, now, when it come down to this whole gay thing, see, it's male characters in the game, it's female characters in the game. Who's to say Lord Craft isn't gay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Who's to say, you know what I'm saying, Dom wasn't a gay person? You know what I'm saying? Why does it have to show that these dudes are flamboyantly gay? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
who plays games? Who plays games the most? Usually children, right?
Yes.
So who's it targeted towards? Gays or children?
So
let's be honest.
You want me to take home a game and give it to my child because this dude is gay, and now I'm supposed to give this to my child and watch my child be influenced by this gay person on this game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, let's be honest. They're talking about putting books in schools about homosexuality for kids. So it's personally, I think it's an agenda. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you. Like you said, yeah. Who's to say Marcus Phoenix and Dom didn't have some gay shit going on? But at the end of the day, it really don't. That's not why we're playing games. We're not playing them to have sexual encounters. We're having them to enjoy ourselves and all, and this and that. And you got games out there that do support the dumb shit, but it's not forced down your throat. Like, for example, Fable. In Fable, if you're a guy character or a female character, you can marry men or women. You know what I'm saying? So it is games out there like that, but it's like it's not forced down your throat. Like, you gotta be gay. You know, like he was saying with Mass Effect. With the whole, it's not forced down your throat. It's there. If you're a gay man and you want to play Fable, you have the option to marry a man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think you should be forcing any type of sexuality on any character in any game, basically, because that's not why we playing the game. And that's my whole problem with gay people in general. You know, they want you. They say their sexual lives is private, but that's what you telling me about who you want to have sex with. I could really give two shits if you like men. Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with me, and that ain't got nothing to do with my games. And I don't think you should be forcing that on me, because I was reading this. It was saying they also said they got an announcement. The Borderland said, the developer said they got an announcement for the WWE 2K franchise, and I do not want you putting no even wrestling gay enough as it is. I do not need you putting no gay shit in my wrestling game.
Now you're gonna have dudes running out with halter tops and Daisy Dukes.
You already got that shit.
That's like Pat Patterson. He came out the other day saying he was gay, and I looked up and said, "No shit, you gay. You trying to fuck Shawn Michaels? I mean, for that, I mean."
Oh, Pat Patterson's gay?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been rumors for you that him and Pat and Shawn Michaels and Vince was doing stuff behind the scenes.
That's
together.
what I heard. I heard rumors, but I didn't know it was really true.
Oh, I mean, it's like, really? You coming out like that's a secret? Everybody knew you were gay.
Wow.
And like I said, and at the end of the day, it's all about who you. Homosexuality, the key word being sex, is all about who you like to have sexual actions with.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody cares. If you're a wrestler, do your job and go on about your business. Your personal life ain't none of our business. But then as soon as somebody get in your business, you say, we in your business, we need to mind our business. But you make your business our business. Yeah. Because otherwise, we really wouldn't care.
I don't care if you. That's not exactly. I don't care if you're gay. It don't have no merit on my life.
As long as it don't bother me, you keep it where it's at. I'm fine with it. You get what I'm saying?
Most men and women don't walk down the street and grope and make out with each other and wear assless pants and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, look, all I gotta say, I got boys.
Hold on.
They not doing that gay shit.
Hey, hold on, Doc. Hold on.
Let Screwface finish right quick.
But gay dudes do it, and then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, they're showing their sexuality and stuff, you know, and then like the whole deal about them being being able to marry each other, and all that type of stuff. Like, I don't really care what they do. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want it to be forced down my throat, and I want to be able to determine what my kids see and don't see. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit. And that's why I homeschool my kids. I don't want my kids to be around that shit at school, or, you know what I'm saying, see a bunch of dudes making out at school or some type of shit like that. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't allow girls to do it, you know what I'm saying? But then, or girls and boys to do it. But then when boys or whatever, and they gay, it's like, well, they're just showing their sexuality. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, man, it's an agenda. Yeah, it's an agenda, man, because it's like a metro shop. It's like a metro stop near where I work at, and it's a big ass poster with two men embrace like they about to kiss each other.
Damn.
And it's a lot of kids that get on that train.
Damn.
And I'm sitting here like, you know, you make a big stink when you feel as though somebody is doing an injustice towards you, but you could do it towards other people and it's considered okay because you different. And that's the thing I don't like, because I don't want my kids seeing that. Yeah. And my kids shouldn't be forced to see that either. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's all about sex. And this is a sexually fueled world we living in right now. You can look on TV, you got all types of shit being shown. But I don't think that's something that it should be forced down people's throat. And you got a lot of kids now that's impressionable minds, and they see that type of shit, and it grabs onto them because they impressionable minds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like you asking your child to walk around basically with blinders on until they actually understand what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what they doing with the youth right now. You know,
I mean,
they teaching them that there's no such thing as gender. There's no such thing as anything. You know what I'm saying? And when you get the youth, you got the next generation, because they teaching them. They got them walking around talking about I don't see gender when I see this. All I see is love. You know what I'm saying? I don't see, they erased in the gender lines as well as the color lines. At the end of the day, that's what they doing right now. But
which was your favorite Grand Theft Auto?
My favorite Grand Theft Auto will always be 3.
San Andreas.
San Andreas, right? With
San Andreas.
Leaders, all right, in our video games.
Well, I support companies that do try to do that, like the people who made. That's the reason why I'm gonna get Crackdown, because they support every ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? You able to get an Indian, a Chinese, a white, a black. You able to get whatever, and that's what I like.
Speaking of that black dude in Crackdown, don't he like hard 8 times?
Oh no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. No. This is not the podcast for that. No sir.
No, we're not doing personal shots in the pod.
But hold up though, because we didn't
No,
get Doc Holy's views
I
on the
looking at it.
situation.
That's what he looks like to me.
Yeah, it wasn't a personal shot. It was just the way it looked.
Alright, so Doc Holy, man.
All right, well, on my take on it, man, to be honest with you, I'm not supporting it at all, man. I have two twin boys, and they like Far Cry 3. They definitely not gonna be playing Far Cry 4. You know what I'm saying? And y'all right about that. They basically forcing that shit down everybody's throats. Just like how my sister forced it down my niece's throat. She became gay at age 15. You know what I'm saying? And she's gay. And she kind of regretting it. So at the end of the day, it's fucked up, but I'm not supporting it at all. Ain't gay shit. Fuck it.
So what? They're trying to make games where you save the man at the end, or what is it? Is it like subliminally?
They try to have more gay people in their games because
yeah, they just said they trying to make the homosexual lifestyle more inclusive.
It's bullshit.
Whereas
That's like how they say.
They could just drop the game though.
Some gay people, not some. A lot of gay people say this. I was born gay. No, you dick in the booty ass motherfucker. You're not born gay. I don't believe that shit at all.
No, a lot of people get mad when I say this. I got to tell them homosexuality is a mental illness, and they get pissed off when I say that.
I say that all day, every day. I've been preaching that gospel for the longest, but people don't believe that it's a mental illness. I say the same thing, man.
That's like my cousin. He said he was born gay, so he was born sucking dick, huh?
Dude, I feel it like this here. Men have a part and women have a part, and those two parts are meant to fit into one another. You get what I'm saying? That's the reason why we're born like this. Shoot, if it wasn't meant like that, shoot, you have a whole bunch of dudes walking around with a whole bunch of people walking around with the same part. You get what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, y'all. Let me clear something up right fast, y'all. Let me clear something. I know a lot of people probably watching this podcast and it probably seems like we gay bashing.
Nah, I got nothing against gay folks.
Yeah, but I don't have nothing against gay folks, nothing there. But they go, most men will say, well, it's okay if it's a female gay. It's not. No, at the end of the day, it's not okay. Most men like it, enjoy it. Okay, cool. My chick, she bisexual. You know what I'm saying? Do I agree with it? Right, because you're a female, but at the end of the day, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? I get extra, bonus, but at the end of the day, I don't agree with it 100%.
Man, what we enjoy and the comfortability and privacy of our Pornhub account is our business. And
that shit not private, dog.
I think this is the thing right here. It's not that we care about, what I'm saying, whether you bisexual, heterosexual, homosexual. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. This is more about the kids and what you pushing on them to be. You get what I'm saying?
And what you forcing me to watch, man? I don't even want to see it. I'm a grown ass man.
Because they do it on the movies and they do it on TV shows, so they figure, we can do it in the video games now.
It's going to feel forced, man. It was coming. Like I said, man, it's gonna be like you're gonna get a game, something like Gears of War, where you're gonna have 4 male characters, and instead of one of them being black, he gonna be gay.
Sure, that's like because that. Matter of fact, when I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 5, like Trevor, he do a lot of gay stuff in that game. Yeah, but he said a lot of stuff that's gay. You know what I'm saying?
Trevor's bi.
Who?
Yeah.
Trevor's bisexual.
Trevor is bisexual. Yeah.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. He said a lot of stuff.
Yeah, too.
And that's what they 2K is they the publishers of Borderlands. So 2K was basically at this event, and they're the ones who said a little something about the WWE game. So I'm guessing that's 2K in general. 2K supports this movement. So
and WWE always been like that. Look at Gold Dust.
Yeah, that's why I said the WWE is gay enough as it is. I don't need you putting nothing in there special to make it any more homoerotic.
You guys don't think that homosexuality might be a fetish, though?
Sure, I see it as I see it as a trend, man. It's just another
It
trend.
is, because a lot of these people that's walking around gay, they doing it for the 1 minute they gay, the
Because it's
next minute
popular.
they bi, the next minute they
You
a
get
Muslim.
sprayed.
You know,
Yeah,
Dude, hey,
That sound like Philly.
I seen one of these Kermit, none of my business. Yeah, but he said yesterday you say you was gay and today you're pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But that's none of my business.
but they do, man. I get and it's
Wow. Who
like you
talked to
said,
my niece
man.
wasn't you?
That's none of my
But
business.
I agree with you
Well,
though,
I
man.
think,
It is.
No, I agree with you because she just had a baby. But you gay, right?
Screwface got something to say. Screwface want to cut in.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead, Screw.
Yeah. No, well, I was just gonna tell y'all a quick story real quick. I got an aunt that's gay. What?
I guess he don't have nothing he want to say.
Yeah, you said you're gay, Screwface?
No, I said my
Oh
aunt.
Lord, not Screwface,
Oh,
not
no.
my baby boy.
Oh,
What's
man,
that?
take a shot.
Not the bad guy.
You're breaking
So
up.
I'm he ain't done.
He ain't say nothing on my screen. I can't hear nothing.
I can't hear nothing. His pain is
Go
mine.
ahead, Screw, go.
No, he ain't done.
Man, he ain't there. Zoe over there bullshit.
No,
Oh, man,
I swear.
He hearing things, man.
No, I swear.
that's that PlayStation
I mean, I hear
15 mile cord
Screwface.
back in his neck, yo.
Sure, well, let's move on, man. Let's move on to the other subject.
No, I
You know
swear.
what
Screwface is tough.
I'm saying? Okay, we believe you, though. We believe you. It's okay. It's okay. We just gonna move on anyway.
Type in the thing.
So y'all want? We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. All right.
All
This
Yeah, I'm
is the
getting
topic.
we going into some uncharted territories.
Yeah,
There.
yeah, because I don't want to spend too much time on the gays, man. Next thing you know, John Doe channel be gone. I don't want that. But this was a topic that me and Zobi wanted to go into, and I know Fat Gamer, this was a perfect time for you to be in this podcast because this is something that me and you talked about once before as well. New games coming to last generation consoles, and do you think that is affecting the sales of these next generation consoles when you
No.
can get Mortal Kombat or Watch Dogs or a lot of
No.
these new games coming to the older consoles? Do you think that's affecting?
No, this is how I look at next gen consoles and last gen or current gen consoles. You'd be amazed how many people were still playing on the original Xbox and PS2 before they even got a PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. I know guys who just recently got a PlayStation 3, and this is like 2013, who've been on nothing but PS2. There are people who just don't rush out and buy these consoles. They wait until the prices go down. They wait till the games are plentiful and cheap. Then they get them. In the case of them keep making games for current last gen hardware, I mean that's good that they continue to support it. But like I said, a lot of people say the 360 will be shut down in 2015. I say that thing they'll keep Xbox Live going until people stop fully using it. As long as there's people still on there, they're gonna keep supporting it. They're gonna keep making it.
All right, what about you, Zobi? How you feel about that situation?
I go both ways. I feel like it'd be cooler if the games were just on the next gen, like the Dragon Ages and the Little Big Planets and things of that such. But I also believe that there's just 10 times more Xboxes, there's 360s, there's 10 times more PS3s right now compared to they're gonna make more money by doing both than just doing one at all. That's
I mean, and you gotta also think too. A lot of people can't afford a $400 console. They don't want to go out there and buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What was your other take on this, though? Because you said you got two takes on it. What's your other one?
No, yeah, I believe I wish that some of the games were just next gen only because it'll make me go out and run and buy a next gen console like the Dragon Age, and there was a couple other games that I thought were but it seems like but it's just there's just too many current gen consoles.
Exactly. I mean, I'll give you a prime example of a game that should have been on a next gen console, but they didn't, and that should have been South Park Stick of Truth.
Oh yeah.
Because the thing I found funny when you watch the South Park special leading up to that game, they were fighting about the PS4 and the Xbox One, but this game wound up on the 360 and the PlayStation 3, which I found to be freaking crazy. I mean, I don't know.
Let me go ahead and put in my 2 cents on this situation. All right. Let me go ahead and put in my 2 cents. Me, myself, man, I feel that there's no way you cut off your nose to spite your face, man. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just let the games and the graphics and the things that you can do extra on the new console speak for themselves. You get what I'm saying? You don't cut off 80 million people.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a hell of a lifeline you cutting off. You know what I'm saying? Just because you want, dude, it's 80 million people with 360s. You know what I'm saying? It's how many? 5, 6 million with Xbox Ones. You finna get rid of 80 million people for 5? You know that make absolutely no sense. You know what I'm saying? And if they do that, they'll be hurting themselves more than they helping themselves. You know, and these people on the 360, they still going out. You know what I'm saying? Every month buying Xbox Lives. You get what I'm saying? But these people still going.
Do you think they would have sold more Xbox Ones if Titanfall was just an Xbox One exclusive?
Not really, because a lot of people, you know, I don't think it's going to be a certain game that's going to make people move. I think it's going to be a certain feature or something that they can't do on the 360 that will make people move on. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel you should make it more comfortable. Like say if I got a computer, right? You know what I'm saying? I got a computer and I want to step up and do something that I can't. Like I want to run a game at a better settings. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna upgrade my computer. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with consoles, you don't have that option. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play with the better graphics and be able to get the weather effects like in Forza or something like that, or things of that nature, then you're gonna move up to the new console. You get what I'm saying?
Do you think Sunset Overdrive will move consoles?
Yes. I think all of these huge titles that's coming out are gonna make people go out and get consoles. You get what I'm saying? Halo 5 will move consoles. You get what I'm saying? Shoot, forget Halo 5. Halo Collections is gonna move a bunch of consoles. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the way they got to continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like they can play all the Halos right now on the 360, but people who love Halo gonna want to play the new Halo. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want to play that Halo beta. You know what I'm saying? Let the console speak for themselves. What I think they need to do is put backwards compatibility. That, then nobody wouldn't even have 360. You know what I'm saying? They'll feel more comfortable moving on right now if they have backwards compatibility on the Xbox One.
It's the Wii U's fault because they got backwards compatibility and they ain't moving units. I blame the Wii U on that one.
That's because the Wii U wasn't pushed like it was supposed to. It had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with it having backwards compatibility or not. Why it's not moving units? It haven't been moving units because nobody didn't know about the damn console.
I got my reservations on that opinion, but I'll leave that one alone.
Go ahead, C4.
No, you speak your mind. You don't leave nothing alone around here.
Nah, man. A lot of people keep on saying that. Now I know it's some people out there who's oblivious to that. I'm talking about the whole Wii U thing. So a lot of people that's oblivious to that console. But I hear that whole "a lot of people don't know what it is" excuse way too goddamn much. That console been out for 2 years. If you don't know what it is, then that's because you don't want to know what it is or what it is.
Casuals don't care to know. You get what I'm saying? You got to inform casuals. You get what I'm saying? It's completely different from us being on YouTube who know what's coming out new and what. It's a bunch of people who don't look into gaming news at all. You get what I'm saying? The only gaming news they know about is what show in between TV shows. You know what I'm saying? The commercials. You get what I'm saying? Other than that, they don't know anything.
I don't know about that. I got casual gamers I got casual gamer cousins, and they like I said, I got a cousin who fell for all of that hype that they were spewing about the PlayStation 4. He's a pony, okay? But even he a casual as hell, but even he know what the hell a Wii U is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. A lot of that stuff, when you're talking about parents who getting stuff for kids, of course they don't know. Hell, my mother bought me Battletoads and she thought it was Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shit like that happens.
Hold on, do your mama know what a Wii U is?
No.
Exactly.
You know,
But
with
them the
Wii,
people I'm talking about.
But my mother ain't a gamer. She stopped gaming on the PlayStation 1, so she
Yeah.
irrelevant to this equation.
No, she's a casual. You know what I'm saying? Them the
She
people
ain't no
who that
casual.
want to know.
She ain't touched the game. The only game she play is Candy Crush on her tablet or her cell phone. That's irrelevant.
Then the people they want, the people who play Candy Crush on these cell phones.
All right, well then that's who they need to go after. Candy Crush is big through word of mouth.
It got to be
It was
advertised. Hey,
through
man,
word
it's
of mouth.
big because it's on the cell phone.
They got
What kind of
It
cell
was
phone she got?
only 99 cents. Huh?
What kind of cell phone she got?
I think it's a Note 3. Or Note
Yeah,
2.
they pushed the hell out of. Yeah, they pushed the hell out of. They advertised the hell out of that. Didn't they? I bet you know what the Note 3 was. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she didn't. I bought that. She didn't.
Oh, so
I mean,
she didn't know what it was. Oh, okay.
No, she was running around. She was running around with a track phone, man. She didn't.
Well, we done with this. We gonna move on. Screwface, you gonna say something?
Man, I've been talking.
I told y'all.
I think it's Mike. I don't hear nothing.
Man, yeah, he need to get his mic game together, man.
Go ahead, pass it on to Doc Holy for right now.
Hold
You
on.
gotta get that.
Let me tell him to leave the call. Yeah, leave the call and come back. Yeah, that's what it was. His mic then went out.
Well, I'll go ahead on and speak and say my thing about it because I agree with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you should drop your entire fan base. I was kind of upset when Microsoft did that with the original Xbox, where they just dropped the the entire Xbox fan base. Okay, we can hear you now. Where they dropped the whole Xbox fan base for the 360, and Sony was still promoting the PlayStation. I mean, supporting the PlayStation 2. So I agree with that. However, at the same time, for me personally, I can only speak for me. I think it is kind of hindering next generation sales with a lot of these games coming to the 360 and the PlayStation 3 for the simple fact that you feel no pressure to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if NBA 2K was only on the Xbox One or only on the PlayStation 4, I think that would have helped move more units personally, or even Titanfall, for example, that being an exclusive. Now, yeah, I know that, like you said, they got 80 million Xbox users out there, so they didn't want to lose those sales. However, a game like that, I believe, would have moved some units if it was an Xbox One exclusive.
But it's gonna be games that come out exclusive to the Xbox Ones that can't run on the 360. Those are gonna come naturally. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I'm.
Yeah, you don't want to let that pipeline of money go. You get what I'm saying? That's a lot of money just to give up. People.
That's what I said from a business point. I get that. But at the same time, if you look at NBA 2K14 on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, while it looks graphically beautiful, it plays exactly like that last generation shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So are you compromising gameplay to put it on those last generation consoles? And if so, then you cheating the people who did go out there and spend $500 or $400 on a next gen console. If you essentially giving them the same game with better graphics.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm kind of like in a mixed batch about it as well. I do think that I'm saying, like I said, from a business standpoint, I get it. You don't want to lose all of that money. And a game like Titanfall on the Xbox One, I played it. It looks good, but you could tell that was a game that was in progress during the 360 era. You know what I'm saying? But a game like I said, like 2K or whatever, is the gameplay actually being compromised because they felt the need to still make a last gen. But I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on that, but. I don't know. I got my reservations on both sides of the story as well.
Do you think that PC is taking away from the sales of the Xbox One games?
Man, PC is free, and a lot of people don't want to deal with PC, man.
PC is irrelevant.
Yeah.
No. We ain't not gonna talk about PC because there ain't no console.
Dude, PC don't really hurt console sales because that's like a special bunch of people because of the things they got to go through to even play those games. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, what you trying to say special?
You special, nigga.
I ain't special.
You special.
You're a pirate.
Special needs.
Oh. My pirate suit.
Why you judging my man on this Blackbeard outfit, though?
But I wasn't even talking about the pirate suit, motherfucker.
Somebody else said that. And John, though, you play games on PC. Do you pay for your Tomb Raider?
Hold on,
cheap.
hold on, but I
Oh,
play,
shit.
but I play PC games on the PC mostly. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I like my MMOs, you know, and I'd rather play those on the PC because you know what I'm saying the PC you can really get into the big worlds of MMO, which you can't, you know what I'm saying the Xbox and the Sony, the PlayStation really can't push those big worlds like a PC can. You feel me? Yeah.
That's why I made that video about the religion, and people got upset about it.
Look, I don't like the fact that they what the word they dumbed down
They
the
downgrading the division, the
yeah,
PC version, the
competitive
division.
consoles. I feel that's stupid as shit. You know, people gonna find a workaround around that shit.
Oh, they already waiting for it.
Yeah. They're gonna find a workaround and get the full graphics and the full.
Oh, that's already taken care of.
Yeah, now in that situation, I think console gamers are petty as hell because I don't understand why, if you a console gamer, you would give a damn about what a PC gamer's playing. It ain't like you gonna be playing with PC gamers on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4.
Oh,
So
but
I think that's
let us let Screwface go in and give his 2 cents on it because we ain't even.
okay.
Well, I'm kind of on the fence too because like I'm all for backwards compatibility and not letting the fan base that's there and established go. But I think they should just go in and make these games. You know what I'm saying? Like, say I'm gonna go in and make a Batman game. If I go in there and I get into that motherfucker and I get into it and I'm building it up and I realize that it can't run on a 360, I'm not finna go over here and dumb it down and put it out on 360 just because. You see what I'm saying? But if it can run on both, you know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like they should go out of their way to dumb stuff down to run on other consoles. They just need to go in and make it, and then it is what it is. If it's a next gen type of game, then that's what it should come out on. If it can be for both, then it can be for both. I don't really care because I own both consoles, so whatever it drops on, I can get it. But I just don't. I just don't think that you don't want to get rid of the fan base. You know what I'm saying? I understand the whole money part of it and stuff like that, but I don't know. I just don't like the double dipping. That's my main thing.
Yeah.
Just don't double dip. Don't put out a game like they did with Last of Us, like they did with Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that, which they ain't really going to be able to do that now because they're going to release the stuff at the same time for both units. But I'm just saying that's the part I don't like. If they come out with a game and they want to make it for both consoles, that's their business. But don't give me the next gen version dumbed down to the 360 version. You know what I'm saying? I would rather have.
You want chicken?
I want my next gen experience to be what I paid for.
Yeah.
That's my.
And that's what I was getting at. It's like you dumbing down next gen games simply for them to be on last gen consoles, but current gen games to be on last gen consoles.
Yeah.
And you essentially robbing the people who took their hard-earned money and went out there and bought, Xbox One or PlayStation.
Yeah, I want my $100 back because I bought a console with a damn Kinect in it and they took it out.
I've been screaming about that, man. They don't have to make that happen, man.
Well, you can always go to GameStop and get $40 for it.
Yeah. Man, I'll be shorting myself. Yeah,
so we done on that topic? Or,
I think everybody done. Hold on, Fat Game, you say anything on this one?
Yeah, he went first.
Yeah, I'm still
Oh, you
here.
did? Oh, all right. Okay.
I'm just gonna be honest on it before we move on when it comes down to the whole next gen, last gen thing. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. When you really look at these games on the next gen level, they're not really next gen. I think we have came to the point now where they're at that wall where they can't really get past where they need to be at. Like if you look at the 32-bit compared to the 128-bit, you can tell the difference. Now games look, you really can't tell the difference in a lot of these games no more. So I mean that's why I think you've seen the influx of still games from the PlayStation 3 and 360 because I'm just being honest, we are at that point now where it is what it is.
You're saying we don't reach the plateau now.
We hit the wall.
How much better can we make it look?
It would be a visual thing when it came down to next gen. I always thought it would be a feature, you know what I'm saying, grand scale thing, like bigger worlds, you know what I'm saying, more that you can do in these worlds. I never envisioned that the graphics was going to be like, dang, I know this next gen. This thing look next gen. You feel what I'm saying? I never expected that, you know. That
Yeah, but
never,
my whole thing is, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
So they should be able to make it. They should be able to make it more immersive.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like a game like Grand Theft Auto, I should be able to. If you're gonna say this is next gen, then I should be able to do things in this version of Grand Theft Auto that I could never do on the 360. Every building I should be able to go inside of. I should be able to break windows and climb through them. I should be able to do more realistic things as well as, like Screwface said, more immersive things that make me feel like this is something that now I couldn't necessarily see visually on the 360 or the PlayStation 4, but I couldn't do on the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's not what I'm not really seeing that. You look at these games like Titanfall or Call of Duty Ghost or even like Infamous Second Son and stuff. A lot of these games, they look a little bit better, but you basically playing a 360 and PlayStation 3 games, uncompressed 360 and
Yeah,
PlayStation 3
but you gotta think
games.
about it. When they started building all of these games that we're playing right now, was doing the 360 PlayStation 3 days. Because how long do a game usually take to make? Around about 3 to 4 years, correct?
Yeah.
From start to finish. So they started these games back when the 360 was relevant. Hell, the hardware and the dev kits weren't even fully done by the time these games were starting to be made. You get what I'm saying? So basically, we're playing a lot of ports. Anyways, go ahead, Screwface.
No, I was just gonna say I think that's one of the reasons why the Batman game keeps getting pushed back, because I think that they want to drop it on the next gen console only, and they want to be able to make
it is the next gen console. They ain't supposed to come to previous.
Yeah,
gen.
that's what I'm saying. But originally it was gonna come out on.
It was supposed to come out for all of them except for just the Wii U, right?
I'm saying, and then they pushed it back, and now it's supposed to only come out on Xbox One and PS4. And I think the reason they did that was because they decided that they wanted to just go. They want to be able to do things to that game that those consoles couldn't run, and they didn't want to dumb it down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that for sure, but I hope that's the reason why. You know what I'm saying?
And if that is the reason why, then you have no choice but to respect that, because they're trying to give those people who gonna spend their hard-earned money on it day one what it's all it's worth. You know what I'm saying? I can appreciate that.
I ain't played a game on Xbox One yet that blew me away so much that I felt like I was playing a new gen console. Now I know it just came out. I know, like John Doe said, it takes a long time to make games. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that go into that. I understand the games like 2K14 and Madden and stuff like that. I understand, you know what I'm saying? Those games were already made and they basically just ported them over. I understand that. But I'm just like, I just have not experienced the next gen experience yet on any game that I've played. You know what I'm saying?
But you do have to wait a year, because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I got my 360, I wasn't blown away because a lot of those games were ports of the PlayStation 2 and Xbox games, just better graphics. But in 2006, when Epic dropped that Gears of War 1, woo, I was like, okay, yes, this is next gen right here, baby. You know, so
well, see, and that's the thing with the Wii U, like, you know what I'm saying, it'll be out 2 years this November. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe that's been too long for them to finally start dropping good games. But I think that's a lot of problems with the Wii U, is that they just, the devs are figuring out how to make games for it and stuff like that. Now, I might be pumping my system up too much here, but I just think that you know, that's why Nintendo's about to have a big year, because they're finally starting to put out they finally got the games developed and they're putting them out that the people that bought the Wii U wants to see on that console. And I think that it's going to take, hopefully it doesn't take Xbox One and PS4 2 years, but I think that we've got this whole next year is going to be a big telling of where we're headed and with these new consoles.
You got something you want to say, Fat?
Hey, let's move on. Fat been talking.
Okay.
We already running at 122 now. Come on now.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're pretty much done. The only thing we got left is it's more fun on the Xbox One.
It's more fun. Oh.
You know, that's my.
That's over right now.
The new Xbox slogan is "It's more fun on the Xbox One." Was everybody
I feel they really stooped to Sony level on that, man. I think they should have just left that alone. You know what I'm saying?
No, see, now I gotta disagree on that, because Sony take jabs left and right, day and night. Okay.
Don't play low
And
though.
and you ain't, I really wouldn't even say it's stooping to their level, but sometimes you can only be passive aggressive for so long before, you know what I'm saying, you got to swing back. You can't just stand there and let somebody slap you over and over again, because then they're going to get used to it.
But don't you think that like greatness awaits is kind of they kind of shot themselves in the foot by making that slogan?
Yeah, they did, because people been waiting and waiting, and it looks like from E3 they're going to be waiting for a whole nother year.
Yeah, they're still waiting.
It kind of seemed like they backfired. So I thought Xbox One could have just played it cool and let Sony just keep falling with that greatness awaits.
I mean, they could have, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm not for, bickering back and forth, but, hey, I really wouldn't say it's so much of it's a shot, but, it's a light tap, you know what I'm saying? It's just a little fun rhyme saying it's more fun on the Xbox One, It's a good one, but to be honest with you, that would have fit last generation, because it was more fun on the 360, but it ain't rhyme, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to be honest here, and when it comes down to the Xbox One, the PS4, Sony, Microsoft, and the fan base, I think this whole pissing contest needs to just die, because neither one of them to me they both equal to me when I look at what they have to offer. And I'm just being honest, this whole pissing contest thing going on, it just needs to stop. It
ain't gonna stop, man. It ain't gonna stop, because people bored. It's entertainment. That's all.
Yeah, and they're gonna
it's entertainment, but it's freaking retarded entertainment, bragging about third-party DLC being exclusive to what console, what free games you're fucking getting. A game 30 frames or 60 frames. It's 1080 over here, 720 over here. Fuck that bullshit. It's stupid.
Message.
That's true.
I completely agree. 100%.
That's why I hate to fucking say I'm the guy who created Xbox. That's why when I go in that damn group, I look at that shit and I just move on. I was like, you know what? Fuck all this damn noise. Because to me, it's just a bunch of people popping their shirt tails, bragging their fucking egos. In the games fucking suck now. If you are hyping up a fucking remaster of a fucking game, then you expose your fucking self. You should have already owned that shit.
Pretty much.
I mean, back in the day when you used to go to a friend's house and he might got a Sega Genesis and you got a Super Nintendo, y'all didn't fucking sit there and compare them or throw a fit or say my console's better than yours, or I'm Sega or I'm Nintendo. You played the Sega when you was at his house, and y'all played the Super Nintendo when you was at your house.
That's where gaming needs to be at now.
Yeah.
It's like Sony came in gaming, they fucked the whole thing up.
Well, it ain't gonna never be like that. I mean, we could promote the Kumbaya and the sing around the campfire and all that shit all we want, but it ain't gonna never be that way.
The console, though, P4. I mean, we're the ones buying them for our kids.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Screwface?
I said we're the ones buying the consoles, though. We're the ones that have the voice to make a stand.
Yeah, we do, but you already know that these little young fools ain't gonna pay us no goddamn attention.
It's not young. We gotta stop saying it's young. These are adults.
Ooh, yeah, take that back, because a lot of these dudes that be in this console were older than me, to be honest with you.
For real.
So,
the army they leading our youngsters most.
Yeah, I think I'm the oldest one right now in here.
But they leading the youngsters.
I'm 53.
Just because the youngsters are older people, Shoot, the people who watch this stuff are a lot of impressionable minds. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they say about impressionable mind, though?
What's that?
A impressionable mind, you can fucking corrupt that type of mind. I mean, look
the
at
kind
some
of
of these damn
minds that's
dudes who
gonna
drop
write
these
it.
videos. I mean, Jesus Christ. They say stupid shit and they eat that shit up.
Yep.
Yeah, and the bad part about it, like when you got impressionable minds and you have Sony straight up lying, they don't look at Sony as they lied to them. You get what I'm saying? Because they're taking pride in what they might have got for Christmas, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. I love my sister, and Sony keep lying. Well, it's all about this, it's all about that, you know what I'm saying, or Microsoft, either one, you know what I'm saying, even Nintendo,
Mm-hmm.
But Nintendo don't lie as much as everybody else, But
Microsoft don't lie. They have been.
I'm gonna say, let's be honest with you. The only people who really walking around lying right now is just Sony. I mean, I hate to put on.
I didn't want to point the finger at him, though, man.
No, but you gotta keep it real.
Hey, man.
You gotta keep it real though, and ain't nobody walking around here lying but some.
Well, see, that's the thing. We just talked about the impressionable minds. You know what I'm saying? And then you just tiptoed around the subject. Just go on ahead and let the impressionable minds know that Sony is lying.
I'm just trying to say that everybody can lie. You know what I'm saying? But we know Sony is liars. Sony is blatant liars, and I've said it many times. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got a lot of friends. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I had a lot of friends that was on my 360. You know, my gamer profile stayed full of people, and when I got back after E3 last year, man, I had a lot of friends that was talking about, man, I ain't getting that Xbox One because you know, that PlayStation 4 is where it's at, you know. So there's a lot of.
Dude, I had a lot of. Dude, I done lost friends because they switched and I wouldn't switch with them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. And it's impressionable minds because there's a lot of dudes that was Xbox dudes last gen, and this generation they got a PlayStation 4. I got a good amount of friends like that, and it's because they were being lied to. Like I told you, I got a pony cousin. Me and him was going back and forth all day and night over that situation. I'm trying to tell him, dude, it is not like that. It is not like that. But you know, he didn't want to hear what I was saying. You know,
same thing with my brother-in-law. He the same way.
He don't even look at YouTube. He don't go to IGN or none of that stuff. But I was like, so dude, how you gonna debate with me and you don't even know what you're really talking about? But he heard this and he heard that. You know, I be hearing people in GameStop talking shit all day long. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers don't know what y'all talking about. Can I get a witness in the building? Hallelujah. Hallelujah in this holy house of haberdashery.
Well,
what the hell? We're not the only ones lying. We got IGN. We have a lot of big YouTubers who are also lying for Sony.
Yeah.
Man, they lying because they stupid.
Well, I mean, they not really so much as yeah. I was gonna say, and they not really lying so much for Sony. They just promoting that Sony bullshit is what they doing. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people still walking around talking about they hate Microsoft and their policies and their practices, and I'm sitting up here like, what policies and what practices? Because they all doing the same thing now.
They're gonna bring them back. One of these days they're gonna bring it back on you.
Yeah, and I'm like, the only people who bringing out DRM is Sony. They continuously be in court with DRM, but y'all don't care about that.
What's that punk ass game they put to try to sneak Drive Club? Drive Club, right?
Yeah, and this PlayStation now ain't nothing but DRM. But you ain't like it when Microsoft was going to do that. If anytime you promoting digital media, you supporting DRM. But you have no problem with it when they put it under the name PlayStation Now. But when Microsoft was going to be doing it and you was going to be able to share the games with your friends and your family or so on and so forth, it was a problem then. You know what I'm saying? But well, like I said, we ain't gonna beat a dead horse because we punching concrete right now. You know what I'm saying? That's irrelevant.
PhatGamer has something to say though, I think.
oh, they're definitely gonna get mad about this, man.
I mean,
what?
I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you when this comes down to Sony and why the PS4 did so well. It was because of the media and it was because of the talking heads on YouTube. They promoted it, they ran with it.
That's what I thought.
And they're going to continue doing it. The PS4 didn't sell all those consoles because the PS4 was a great console. They did it because the uneducated went out and they listened to what people were saying about it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The sad thing about it, like you take the Xbox One and Wii U, they will forever get shitted on, criticized on because of the talking heads.
You know something? When I hear the people on here who just straight up be lying, man, be like, man, I done played the Xbox One games and I played the PS4 games, and the games just look way better on the PS4. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Bullshit.
Why would you sit there and tell that lie? And I hear this, all the time, man. I played both versions.
You know what I hate? Oh, I own all the consoles.
And the funny thing about it is, they'll say some shit in the exact same video. They was talking about they played the Xbox One, and that you'd be like, yo, you can't even do that on the Xbox One. But they'd be like, I did this and I did that. And you'd be like, no, you didn't, motherfucker, because that ain't even possible. So they be exposing their damn selves.
I mean, But just remember, guys, if you want a successful YouTube channel, say positive things about Sony and dog Microsoft and Nintendo, and you got a AA channel. I'm just keeping it real.
That's knowledge being
They not
dropped.
dog Nintendo. They just dog Microsoft. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
no, they dog Nintendo too. You know how much hate mail I get fucking now for promoting Nintendo?
Hey, I dog that dog shit of a console all the time. I dog that dog shit of a console every day.
You gonna go buy so you can play that Zelda?
Hey, yo, Screwface, why you keep bringing up old shit, man? Go ahead and leave that alone.
Yeah,
man.
man, he always be bringing it up, man.
That's why he gonna play Zelda.
Two.
Yeah, man.
What you say? What the fuck you say?
As a matter of fact, you said you was getting one too if you want to be
Oh,
rich.
man.
No, hold on. Let me say this real. Let me clear some. Let me clear some shit up, man. Let me clear some shit up.
Gloves is off.
I was saying that shit, you know what I'm saying, to be nice, you know what I'm saying? But if you want me to be real, you know, fuck the Wii U, you know what I'm saying? And that's from the bottom of my heart.
Man, I don't even want to play that peripheral no more, man. Y'all really turning me off to
Hey, yo, Doc
peripheral.
Holy, man, fuck the PC. What you talking about?
Fucking nigga. I'm gonna what Zoe just
We
said.
running
It's
over.
okay, I'm gonna send you that
Hey, calm it down. Calm it down now.
One thing.
We running over.
But guys,
Well, first I'm gonna let Doug hold it.
Thank
And
you.
everybody talking. Then
I'm gonna say one thing what Zoe just said to shut everybody up. I got all the consoles, nigga.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Zoe, now you want to say something?
he said, but I wanted to say that we got to admit though, the Zelda game graphically looks amazing, correct?
Yep.
Hell no.
Yes,
No?
Oh my
Man,
God.
that shit look like a GameCube game. Get the fuck out of here.
See, man, I can no longer take you serious, and I'm dead serious. I'm gone. Hey, with that being said, is that all you want to say, Zoe?
Nah. I was good having Fat on the show, man. It was really cool, and you know.
Yeah, man, we really enjoyed you, Fat man. Sure, man.
It's nice to have another.
It was an honor, guys.
Shoot, I thought you were gonna come on here with some propaganda, man.
No, I
You
don't.
7100.
Do that propaganda shit, man.
What's the next best of both worlds?
Yeah.
You know what though? I want to get with Super. I'm thinking about me and him might do a best of both world podcast where we add more people, because me and Super, we always get people asking when can we do a best of both worlds? When can we do one with y'all? And I'm thinking about talking with him when we off, because me and him, our schedule's different, but when we off, we think about just doing a podcast and might have like either C4 or somebody on there and just shoot the shit, you know.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice, man. I love to
Sorry,
see
yours truly, baby.
But, you know.
Shoot. Well, let me get on up out of here, because like I said, we're running over. I want to thank you guys for coming out and checking out the podcast. I want to thank Fat Game, thank the rest of the crew. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, link will be down in the description. We're gonna go in and sound them all off. Go ahead, Zoe. Say your thing, man. Let the people know.
Yeah, man. We the best podcast on Sunday, man.
Oh, you already know. You already know.
Bang, bang. Yeah, you know, like always, man. I want to thank you for having me on your show. You know, I appreciate
my
y'all
show.
for accepting me.
My show.
This show.
I mean, my bad. I appreciate you letting me come into the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Invested into the podcast with y'all. I mean, when you ask me to be in the podcast, though. Come on.
Okay. You want to thank me for letting you be a part of the podcast with all.
Yes, sir.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
Man,
and,
I'm like, what the
hell? You know, and you know, I think y'all some cool cats. I want to thank everybody for checking us out. And I was just talking shit when I said that the Zelda game looked like a GameCube game. I was just bullshitting y'all. Don't come for C4 head. I love all y'all.
Man, you know they're gonna talk shit
about Nintendo, man. Their games look like that for a reason, because they timeless, and for that,
fucking exposed. Hey. That's how you gonna end it off? That's all you want to say?
Oh yeah, I mean, this podcast exposed everything from here on out.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go with Dark Holy.
All right, this is all I gotta say. Little different. I want to thank everybody for coming and everything, and just let everybody know: do not believe everything y'all see in Zobi7 Twitter feed. And what I'm talking about is John Doe and the crew. This is not the Temptations, and he not David. That's all I gotta say. God bless and good night.
Who the hell put that shit out there, man? Y'all need to stop that, man. That is horrible.
I'm snitching.
He said we ain't nothing without David Ruff.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, Screwface.
Well, I just wanted to tell everybody I appreciate all the love and all the viewers. And C4, look out for that network friend request when that Splatoon drops. And say good night to the bad guy.
All right. Well, this your boy John Doe. You know what I'm saying? This is not my podcast. I'm tired of people giving me the credit. You know what I'm saying? Because this podcast wouldn't be nothing without the people who own it. You know what I'm saying? I can't carry a podcast by myself. But I appreciate everybody who come out and check it out every week, man. It's all love. Next week, I think I'm about to go through and give some shout-outs to some people who always be here, who always check out the podcast. But make sure y'all check the link in the descriptions, man, because everybody's channel will be down there, including Mr. PhatGamer, if y'all don't know who that is. I don't know how in the world you don't, but I'm just saying. But this your boy John Doe, and we out. Later, people. Yeah.